An exporter approached a poultry farm and asked, I need around 1 lakh eggs by tomorrow. Then he said, you want by tomorrow? He checked up the inventory and said, as of now, we don't have any eggs at all. Then the exporter said, I heard a lot about your poultry farm. It is good in hygiene. It is good in all these things, organic. That is the reason why I need it from you. And since it is an export order, I need it by tomorrow. Then he said, as of now, I don't have any inventory. We have around 35,000 hens. We'll try. Then what happened is that immediately he convened a meeting of all the hens together and said that for a special purpose, we need around 1 lakh eggs by tomorrow. So what you have to do is that today, as a special duty, you have to lay 3 eggs. Then only you will get the required number of eggs. Then all the hens, they resisted and said it is absolutely impossible. Then they called a meeting of all the union leaders and the top management team together. And finally, they concluded that for a special purpose, they will try their level best to get 3 eggs per day. The next day, the owner, along with the crew, started counting the eggs. And to their surprise, every hen laid 3 eggs each. They are started counting on, and it was coming to 1 lakh. And finally, one more hen was there. It went to them and just to count it, to see that how much it laid. Had it laid 2 eggs, then it is okay, the required amount is okay, fine. But to their astonishment, this particular hen laid only 1 egg. So there is a shortage of 1 egg. So all the hens, all the people together, they started using abusive language and started cursing this hen. Then this so-called hen woke up and said, you look to me very carefully. While looking to this hen, they realized that actually it was not a hen, it was a cock or it was a rooster. What I am trying to tell you is that this is the way that our stress level is going up. There is a demand and there is our available resources. Day by day, the gap between the available resources and the demand is hugely going up. That time, what we have to do, there is one thing is happening, that is our stress level is going up. Today, what I am trying to tell about this yoga tip is that why this yoga as well as the breathing exercise, all these things are required. Number one is that our stress level is going up because of the reason what I have told now. Number one. Second one is going to the automation. Everything it is being done, by the machines. Earlier, most of our activities are being handled by the machines. Sorry, by manually we are handling everything. For example, fetching the water, then cutting the wood. Everything we are doing it manually. Now what happened? See, now we have a remote. Using the remote, you can do anything. Within a very short span of time, what will happen? Alexia and the Siri will take care of everything. So, physical activities are almost curtailed or limited. Okay? And the third one is the food that we are having or we are eating regularly. Our food is contaminated with 3 types of chemicals. Number one, the moment they started fertilizing, they have to use either the pesticide or the insecticide. No other go. Second one is that to get more result or more fruit or more vegetable or more meat, they are keep on using hormones. Third one is that once it is cooked or it is ready, it has to be preserved. So we are using more number of preservatives. So what I am trying to tell you is that these 3 things will keep on continuing. Whether you use terrace farming or you use what you call grow farming or whatever it is, these 3 levels are going up. In this context, I am telling you that there is only one way we have to take care of our health by investing some time either in walking or yoga or breathing or something like that. Then obviously a question will pop up. Yeah, we are doing something in MRF. Yes, of course. But there is a difference. Something we are doing it regularly and routinely. The difference is that is actually that sort of exercise is called anaerobic exercise. What we need is aerobic exercise. You know the difference between aerobic and anaerobic. Aerobic means we have to use proper sufficient quantity of oxygen we have to have. Using that we have to do the different physical activities. Then only that only will help you to burn your extra fat. Otherwise what will happen? Your fat level will go up. So to do the aerobic exercise, the best way is to follow the the yoga. Yesterday we said that there are 3 natural resources aplenty in our universe. Yesterday we spoke about the air, that is called our breaths. Other two things are sunlight and third one is water. Okay, sunlight we have to make use of that. The advantage of sunlight, everybody knows that it is vitamin D. Westerners, they are floating, they are coming to India because this particular region is the tropical climate and they are making use of that by doing what you call, sand bathing and all. But for the people, are we doing that? Their skin is already thin skin. Our skin is already thick skin. So instead of early morning sun bath, you have to do the sun baths or expose our body to sun close to around 10 to 12. That is the ideal time. So that is the second one. Third one is that drink as much as possible water. You have to tune your body to that. How? Early morning, without brushing, you have to use the first dosage of water. The advantage is that, over the night, what is happening, because a lot of enzymes are formed in your mouths, because to counter the insects or whatever it is there. So you have to make use of the proper enzymes that is being created in your mouth by drinking water, even without brushing. And whenever you feel thirsty, you have to keep on drinking water. Make sure that you are urinated, transparent urine that you are urinated, and also without any odor. And for that, you have to tune your body for that. Okay. Then, and one thing is that you during your food, try to avoid drinking water. The reason is that when you feel hungry, automatically some enzymes will be formed. Some, some digestive enzymes are being formed. That should not get diluted. For that, if possible, try to avoid drinking water half an hour before your meal and half an hour after the food also. And for that, you need some additional precaution is that you have to take some more time and drink. Eat food. Normally people eat food in 5 to 10 minutes time. Instead of that, you just extended it for maybe 10 to 15 minutes. Like the Westerners say, they will take minimum half an hour to have one type food. Then coming back to the food also, you have to take care of little bit of things. The earlier saying that somebody who eat once in a day, we call him as a yogi. Eat twice, we call him as a bhogi. Eat thrice, we call him as a rogi. Somebody eat 4 times, we call him as a drohi. Okay. And what is that context? That context was that's for the full meal. Instead of, you have the full meal once, twice or thrice, you just staggered it between it is staggered up to maybe 4 to 6 times. At a gap of 2 to 3 hours, if you eat food, you don't need to eat fully. Okay. Really, the intake also will come down. And again, if possible, you stop eating 2 to 3 hours prior to your, sleep also. If possible, by 7 o'clock is the ideal time. So by, following or by keep on doing these sort of things, like the natural resources that God has given to us, as I said, number one is the breathing exercises yesterday we discussed. Second one is, expose our skin to sunlight. Third one is, have plenty of water within ourselves and make slight arrangements as far as the food is concerned also. Definitely you can make yourself very fit and, healthy. Okay. Tomorrow we'll come with the next tip. Thank you.